Mixed signals across assets today. Let us cut through the noise and focus on what matters most. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete global indices roundup for July 11th. Caution prevails across asset classes. Investor sentiment is being shaped by oil prices rise as conflict in Middle East resumes. Trade on markets for WTI oil price today, Federal News Network. Let us go region by region across the major global indices. Starting with the Americas session. S&P 500 is trading higher by plus 0.42% at $7,575.39. Equity markets are responding to reports that after the latest RE stock rally, investors face a reality check, Morningstar. NASDAQ 100 is trading higher by plus 0.33% at $29,825. Equity markets are responding to reports that NASDAQ 100 falls 2% in chip-led rout as oil climbs, markets wrap. Dow Jones is trading higher by plus 0.29% at $52,637. Equity markets are responding to reports that Wall Street ends higher as investors turn to earnings season. Starting with the Europe session. DAX slipped minus 0.20% to $25,067. The move follows reports that NASDAQ ends sharply higher. Chip surge offsets Iran worries. FTSE 100 is trading higher by plus 0.24% at $10,497. Investor sentiment is being shaped by oil prices rise as conflict in Middle East resumes. Trade on markets for WTI oil price today, Federal News Network. Starting with the Asia session. Nikkei 225 is up plus 1.20%, trading at $68,558. The move in the dollar reflects reports that RE and monetary policy European Central Bank. Hang Seng edged higher plus 0.60% to $24,175. This comes as BHP shares in 2026. Should you buy, sell, or hold? Discovery alert, adding pressure to energy markets. Kospi is up plus 2.52%, trading at $7,475.94. Equity markets are responding to reports that NASDAQ 100 falls 2% in chip-led rout as oil climbs, markets wrap. Nifty 50 is up plus 1.02%, trading at $24,207. Equity markets are responding to reports that after the latest RE stock rally, investors face a reality check, Morningstar. Sensex edged higher plus 1.08% to $77,569. Equity markets are responding to reports that after the latest RE stock rally, investors face a reality check, Morningstar. ASX 200 is trading higher by plus 0.50% at $8,806. This comes as BHP shares in 2026. Should you buy, sell, or hold? Discovery alert, adding pressure to energy markets. Now, a look at some of India's most active stocks in the news today. Reliance climbed plus 2.19% to 1,307.80 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Ambani's Reliance Jio, businesses and investors of the IPO-bound firm. The new energy investments, solar panels, green hydrogen, batteries, are still in capital deployment mode, but the addressable market is enormous. Near-term, any Jio subscriber addition data above expectations or retail same-store sales growth acceleration would be the catalyst. Axis Bank climbed plus 2.09% to 1,323.70 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that India's Axis Bank hits 18-month high on surprise profit rise from strong loan growth. The near-term technical picture for Axis Bank looks constructive. Watch the $1,376.65 level as the first meaningful resistance zone. A close above there on decent volume would be an encouraging sign for bulls. As always, this is analytical commentary, not financial advice. Bajaj Finance is up plus 1.66%, trading at 1,020.50 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that RBI keeps repo rate unchanged, projects India's real GDP growth for current fiscal at 6.9%, News on Air. Consumer durable financing and personal loans are growing, but the market is watching credit quality in a slower growth environment. The EMI card business and co-branded credit card partnerships are the emerging fee income drivers. Watch for any commentary on the Q-on-Q credit cost trend. Now let us look at what is driving these moves at the macro level. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. The move follows reports that NASDAQ ends sharply higher. Chip surge offsets Iran worries. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. The key macro overlay remains monetary policy. Investor sentiment is being shaped by oil prices rise as conflict in Middle East resumes. Trade on markets for WTI oil price today, Federal News Network. Any surprise in the rate path could trigger outsized moves. Equity markets are responding to reports that Wall Street ends higher as investors turn to earnings season. And looking at how some of the biggest global names are trading today. Meta surged plus 5.97% to $669.21 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that why is Soroban Capital betting big on Meta platforms, carve-out RE. WhatsApp monetization is the next major revenue unlock, still largely untapped outside of India's business messaging push. AI infrastructure spending is heavy, but the ROI is visible in ad performance metrics. Any positive user growth data from emerging markets would be a catalyst. Nvidia made a dramatic move today, surged plus 4.03% to $210.96. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Nvidia, NVDA, stock forecast. DeepSeek building its own chip, is $197 the bottom? Trading key. Blackwell GPU allocation to hyperscalers is tighter than supply, which is a near-term revenue flaw. The risk that most investors underestimate is valuation compression. The stock trades at a significant premium to the S&P 500. A miss on data center guidance would be punished severely. Near-term, watch for any whisper on Blackwell yield rates. Samsung climbed plus 2.52% to $285,000. Equity markets are responding to reports that Samsung prepares to unveil chip earnings insights as RE demand drives record semiconductor profits, crypto briefing. The HBM supply competition with SK Hynix is the defining story. Samsung needs to close the yield gap to win hyperscaler HBM contracts. Consumer DRAM pricing is recovering as inventory normalizes. Watch for any Nvidia or Google qualification update on Samsung HBM. Let us give you our near-term view on the Kospi. With momentum this strong, traders will be watching the $7,924.50 level closely. A clean break there would confirm the uptrend and could bring in additional momentum buyers. Risk management remains critical. Always size positions according to your own risk tolerance. To summarize, 12 indices in the green, 1 in the red today. Risk-on conditions dominate the global equity landscape. Here is your market watch list heading into the next session. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. We do the research so you do not have to hours of analysis distilled into actionable daily briefings. If that is valuable, please hit the like button. It is the single best way to support independent market analysis and help us reach more investors. Subscribe and turn on notifications for tomorrow's briefing. Drop your view in the comments. Are you bullish or bearish from here? Thanks for watching MTRS_Market Pulse. Nothing here constitutes financial advice. Please conduct your own due diligence. Good luck in the markets, and we will see you in the next video. That is your global indices roundup from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily updates across every major market.